wants to do a practice. He wants to.
Hello, how are you? Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, I don't know where else I am. What a night, right? I'm in Melbourne, Smiley on, and we're socking it to Melbourne. And I'm absolutely loving it. But the thing that I'm loving the most is I've got two beautiful humans with me, Jim and Sam.
G'day, how are you?
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around because this is the first time that both Sam and Jim have come out on the streets and actually connected with people with socks. So I'm going to try and spin this camera around if I can. No, I'm not. So I'm going to go about this. No, I'm more.
Just come up.
Yeah, all right, so there we go. Oh, shit. So, love it. Right, so here we are. Now, I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to ask the guys a couple of questions, right? How's it been? I'm going to go Sam first. How's it been tonight?
Oh, it's an eye opener. I think it's one of those things where you reach people on such a deeper level, and getting out and understanding people's stories and where they come from. You learn to sympathise with people, and that everyone's going through something in their life, and just be kind. So it's been great.
Awesome. Jim?
I think that one from this evening, a couple of things, or this afternoon, this evening, a couple of things that I really got out of it was, I'll call it the stretch, where when you're really, I guess, wanting to reach out and share a story, there may be a fear that we have, and of rejection perhaps. I think it's the key, but it's going past. I think Scott showed us to kind of stretch past that point. And then I think the other one that was really probably the freakiest one that I felt was what you did. Yeah, Sam was the one where there were people that were a bit more, I say this with love, that maybe a bit more unfortunate or homeless, or etc., again with love. And I think there's ways to approach people, caringly. But then there's the middle-aged people that may be doing okay. They're the ones also are important to reach out to. And I think the one that Sam did, where he kind of had to almost like gently fight with a man, but with love again, where he finally broke through and he said, please pass the sock on to someone that actually might need it. And you broke through that, I think. And that's not the easiest one to approach.
Yeah, it wasn't the easiest one to approach. Good-looking guy, middle-aged man, fairly affluent, and it was one of those scenarios where he just sort of said, well, I don't need the socks, mate. And I said, you might not, but make sure you give them to someone that does. And he thought, yeah, okay, I've got some people in queue. So it was great comfort. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so, and this is awesome, right? But I'm going to ask the guys a question that I think is really important, right? Which one person has touched your heart the most tonight? Jim?
It varies. Like if I'm going to go, I think all of them, one of the things I saw with Scott and Sam that we did was, I think all of them touched our heart, because you allow yourself to connect, give yourself permission to connect with people. But I think the greatest part was actually asking for what might be their wisdom or what they see, and that got us. I think Rocket, yeah, the humbleness, yeah.
Yeah, Rocket.
Daniel, was it Daniel or was it guy?
Damien,
sorry, yeah. Again, there's just pearls of wisdom, and they're like, there's actually a common bond with all of them about caring and being compassionate. I think Morgan said that as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's like, well, hang on, it's the same story everywhere, really. An underlying, that commonality. Yeah. Why can't we be more kind towards each other? That's so true. So that's the thing that touched me the most.
I love it. Sam?
Yes, much the same. I think Rocket jumped out to me.
What's that?
Because I think he resonated with me. He's a very clever guy. He's a very, very clever guy. He's had some life events that have been a little bit unfortunate, but the wisdom coming out of that man, I mean, his mind is so sharp. I mean, there was a saying, and Jim liked this as well, where it was like, that saying, pick your battles?
Yeah.
If you're battling, you've lost.
It's just brilliant.
Don't pick your battles. There's no such thing as battling. If you're having a battle, you're losing. So don't have a battle. Be kind to one another.
Yeah.
So that was just a nice little nugget of gold for me.
Amazing.
Thank you. I'm going to share with you my magical moment, right? And it's one that, unfortunately, I have way too often. I walked past a couple and I feel the energy of the guy. And so I walked up and said, thank you for doing your best right now. He didn't really want to engage too much, but I stayed in it, kept the conversation going. He said, actually, we've had a really tough day today. I said, why is that? We've just been to a funeral of a young guy by the name of Andrew who committed suicide. I wish that was the only time that had happened. So often when I'm out in the streets, I actually have conversations with people, and that's the conversation, you know. But here's the thing, Andrew lives in my heart. They're making it count tonight, and I can't thank them enough for that. I love what I do. I love what you guys have brought out tonight. My most favourite moment of the night, bar none, was Sam Maley going up to a guy and getting his sale pitch so wrong, it wasn't funny. And the reason why was simply because of his body position, and he learnt so much in that moment. What do you think about this as a personal development course?
From someone of my profession, I mean, a lot of my colleagues could learn a lot from coming out here from a personal but also a professional perspective. But nothing beats the personal growth. I mean, you know, coming out here, you realise so much more. There's so much more to life than work. There's so much more to life than conflict. This is what it's all about. Getting out, treating each and every other person with kindness and looking after one another. So, Scott, thank you for inviting us out, mate. It's just been amazing. And, hey, why not make it a habit?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I need to make it a habit. I need support, right? Because tonight was magical for many, many reasons. But the most important part for me is I've connected with two men that we've walked the streets together, and we're actually bonded so much because of that. And I'm so grateful, guys.
Yeah,
so from my heart to both of you, thank you.
Right?
Any words of wisdom for everyone?
Come out, come for a walk, come and walk with us.
Don't pick your battles. Don't pick your battles.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I hope you are smiling. Oh, now, where's that button? There.